Alright, so before we dive in one about before we get into like tonight's news, so whatever, I want to like give a shout out to Sensitive Savage Reactions. Since I watched like her lyric breakdowns of the Heart series, which I'm about to get into right now. So let's dive deep into King Kendrick's The Heart series. So the first part that she did a lyric breakdown, which was The Heart Part 1. It was released on April 14th, 2010, which was like this is September, so it's the 9th. It was like 5 months before I was born. And 2010 was my birth year, so remember that right now. Oh. Uh it the meaning of the song means a core the core is he literally he is identified as a young artist from Compton, which is his hometown of LA. He and establishes his deep-seated commitment to social responsibility, lyrical integrity, and the survival of black communities, like so navigating the streets of Compton. The second one, she did a lyric breakdown, which the Heart Part 2. It was released on September 14th. That was like 15 days before I was born. Still my birth year, okay? 2010 is my birth year. Uh, The meaning is the meaning to the song that she did with the lyric breakdown is the meaning to the song is a raw emotional exploration of artistic hunger, more mortal and mortality, mortality, and the burden of his responsibility to his Compton roots. Huh? No, I don't know why the Sensitive Savage Reacts had to like do a lyric breakdown of both Heart Part 1 and 2, but hey, still big W for you, Sensitive Savage Reactions. Let's get to the third one. The Heart the Heart Part 3. It was released on October 20th, 2000. So like a few days. He's like before his second album, Good Kid, Mad City. Um, it it has two featured artists, which is the TDE artists from Top Dog Entertainment, which are J Rock and Ab Soul. Ooh, J Rock are the money trees, dog. What I gotta say, money trees is the perfect place for shaded. And that's just how I feel it. You know, the core is a raw, fast written track exploring the heavy pressures of sudden fame, fear of failure, and grief. Oh, good grief! But don't worry, Santa's Savage Reactions will do a lyrical breakdown of the Heart Part 3, so stay tuned for that. The Heart Part 4, which was released on March 23rd, 2017, which was like 7 years after I was born. So, me, a rap dominant and declaration, a warning shot. You will let who you will let die. Rival artists widely speculated to include BBO, Drizzy Drake, the 69 God, or even Big Sean instead. And a countdown timer, April 7th, signaling his imminent album release, which is Damn, which is like before his era being a Kung Fu King. No, in the lyric, I laid the part where he called Donald Trump a chump. That's funny. um, Now let's get to the fifth part of the Heart series, the Heart Part 5. It was released on May 8th, 2022, which is from the album Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which was like what says his Savage Reaction said. You have the meaning of the album, surviving yourself, which I'm trying to do. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is helping me, is still trying to help me surviving myself through through trauma and like my mistakes. Let me a point Man, a poignant reflection on black culture, trauma, and empathy. In the music video, he literally shapeshifts into six peers. I'm gonna break it down. He shapeshifts his face to O.J. Simpson, who died. Rest in peace to him. Symbolizes the the theme of wrath and obsession with justice. He's in the second period he just morphed into was Kanye Ye West. Represents greed, the challenges of illness, and isolation. I guess Kanye's doing a comeback tour, so good for him. Um, he shapeshifts into Jussie Smollett or Smollett, whatever. Embody he's gluttony. Well, I'll just say embodies gluttony. Gluttony. He faced shapeshifted into Will Smith, the guy who slapped Chris Rock. I remember that. Represents lust, which is from his album Damn. Hurt in the toxic cycle of hurt people hurting people. Will Smith don't even slap anyone. I remember the moment when he slapped Chris Rock on the cheek. That was that was disrespectful of him doing that. Um, and finally he no wait no I thought you thought I was finished. He shapeshifted to Kobe Bryant, who died in a helicopter crash with his daughter and those individuals in Calabasas 6 years from now. So rest in peace to them. Reflects Pride, which is also from his 2017 Polaroid album. Damn. The search for legacy. And he finally shaped in the sixth and final peer. He shapeshifts into Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to him. Even though King Kendrick literally paid tribute during his pop out concert in Inglewood at the Kia Forum. Well, you know what you gotta say. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Um, he shapeshifts into Nipsey Hussle, who stands for envy, but also ultimate empathy community building and paying the price to spark a positive movement. What kind? The thing was that for him to shape shit into like to people who died. O.J. Simpson, Kobe Bryant, and Nipsey Hussle. Well, what can you do about it? Now let's get back to it. Now the final part of the Heart series, which is Heart Part 6, which was released on November 22nd, 2024 on his 2024 for awarded album GNX. um the meaning to the song is it's an ode to his upbringing, specifically honoring his history with his former label Top Dog Entertainment, also known as TDE. The president of Top Dog Entertainment is President Punch. Uh, Now, during the Drake King Kendrick beef, Drake made a Kendrick diss track titled "The Hard Part 6," but then Kendrick decided not to like do the same thing what Drake did and didn't diss him on GNX. Like, I don't know why both rappers name Heart Part 6. I just don't get it. By the way, I think Sense and Savage Reactions will just like do a lyrical breakdown of more songs of the Heart series if she's gonna do it. She already done like the first two parts, so big W for Sensitive Savage Reactions. Go subscribe to her channel. Yeah, that's like pretty much it for now. I'm sorry that the Heart series was a little bit short for that. Especially especially Heart Part 6. I did like it overall. It almost made me cry on that. So yeah. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Click the like button if you're new here. And Sensitive Savage Reaction. You're watching this. I'm just doing it, and so you can continue your lyric breakdown of the Heart series. And until next time, I love y'all.